YouTube! It's a very exciting day to be involved in the Lorcanaverse as we have a new card revealed, and to the community's enjoyment and success, it is a steel card, and the community is just overflowing with excitement and enjoyment. However, there is one potential annoyance, bittersweet moment about this card. Something that could, cross the lines of cool and not so cool. This new card is a Floodgate. Anyway, let's start talking about it. If you guys know the drill, like, comment, subscribe, and let's get right into the big bad Gontu. So, Gontu here is an 8-cost, 6/6 steel character. Now, I have a whole list of notes I need to go through on this card, because this card gives us a lot of information, and I want to make sure that I provide all information. So, I'm going to give you the whole complete top to bottom rundown about this card and what it inferences for the whole card game. And before we get all the people in the comments and the Facebook threads and the Twitter threads saying, oh, what's the point of making content because we don't know how the game works? We don't actually need to know how the game works to know exactly how this card works. So I don't want to hear those comments. I don't want to see those comments. And if you're thinking about being one of those special people, then I would like to invite you to go touch grass or snow, wherever you're located in the world, whatever you got. So the main feature of this card is its ability, Under Arrest. Characters with 2 cost 2 or less, can't challenge your characters. This is a one-sided floodgate. Your cost 2 characters can challenge your opponent's stuff, but their cost 2 or less characters can't challenge your stuff. That's a very powerful card. There are some floodgates in card games that affect both players. This is a floodgate that's one-sided. One-sided floodgates are incredibly powerful cards. I know I have won Digimon a big tournament with one-sided floodgates. And Yu-Gi-Oh! Have had success with one-sided floodgates as well. One-sided floodgates are a thing, a force of nature, a bewilderment to the opponent's eyes. It's definitely something you don't like to see. I think it's really interesting that they've given, the cheap aggro decks a counter in the first set. I think they're doing that just so, these decks don't right out the gate when the card game comes out become just unstoppable tier 1 or whatever, you know what I mean? Because, when new players are introduced to a card game, aggro strategies are typically the cheapest and, cheapest in terms of monetary value sometimes, but cheapest in the terms of the quickest learning curve in the game. Play cheap characters, go burr type of deal. So this gives you an ability, if you don't want to deal with those decks, you can play a steel deck. You can play Gontu. You can say, no thank you, sir. Keep your 2-cost characters away from me. You can do that, which is really, really cool. If you don't want to deal with it, you have to play steel in your deck. Is that going to be a big deal? I don't know. Probably not too much. You got 2 inks, so, maybe you got your main ink in one side and you got your steel as your side piece so that you can't deal with this kind of stuff. And who knows? Maybe we'll get side decks. Maybe you'll be able to side in something like Gontu. If you are, fighting against a cheap aggro deck and don't want to take up the deck space game 1. We don't know how it's going to work. We're not going to pretend like we know if we get side decks or not or anything like that. So the fact that this card exists in the toolbox of the first set of Lorcana is really neat. This does create a potential issue in the future, because floodgates are typically not looked very positively at all in any card game community. And some floodgates tend to get, banned if they're too strong, rotated out in some games. Who knows what's going to happen with Lorcana? I think this floodgate is kind of tame. It's not like a floodgate that says your opponent can't play the game unless your game is all 2 cost or less creatures, then I guess you can't play the game. But otherwise, yeah, it's a entry-level floodgate. It's a soft gate. You know, it's soft. It's not hard. All big card games have floodgates, and Lorcana is going to be a big card game, so I'm not surprised it has a floodgate. But anyway, let's keep the road going here, because that's not my only point about this card. This card, much like Captain Hook, by the way, shout out to Lorcana.com here. You know, Lorcana.com, you should, you know, hook me up or something. You know what I mean? Keep shouting you out on your videos, man. Anyway, this is also a captain, which is super interesting. So far, 2 steel cards, 2 captains. I don't know if that's intentional. I don't know if steel is going to be the captain color. We don't know. But very interesting that the 1 steel card completely says the other steel card can't do anything, which is funny. It's very exciting. I'm sure that's not intentional at all. Not at all. Nope, definitely not. So that's kind of interesting. What's kind of interesting as well is that it's a Storyborn card. It's an alien, not a Floodborn. And yes, it's an alien. But unlike all the rest of these main characters here, this is not a hero or a villain. It's a nothing. It's not like this. I'm saying this card's nothing. But it's the first card, I believe, that is not a hero or a villain besides friggin' Jumba here, who's not an ally. Very interesting that these Lilo and Stitch cards are messing up the thing. They're messing everything up. Very, very interesting. But that just, you know, makes me wonder, you know, are there going to be cards that support cards that aren't heroes or villains? Who knows? We don't know. We don't know. So there is that. It's 2 lores. It's 2 lores. Whatever that means. We don't know what that means yet. But it is 2 lores. And it appears to be a rarer card, which is really, really cool. So this card is not going to be a common, which would be kind of crazy. But appears to be rare, which is nice. It's very, very cool. But besides that, you know, relax, enjoy the trip, and don't get any ideas. I wonder if that's flavor text from Lorcana themselves and Ravensburger telling us, hey, community, calm down, okay? Don't get any bad ideas, just enjoy what we're doing for you. The other kind of notion with this card is that it is 8 cost to play. That is a rather large cost. Pretty big cost. But for what the card does and its like stat totals, it seems to be worth it. We don't know already if the game is going to be so fast that you'll already lose to like cost 2 characters by the time you get this card out. We don't know that yet, but we do know that if you drop this card on the board and your opponent hasn't proceeded to close the game yet, if their deck is all around 2 cost cards, they're going to have a hard time. They will have a hard time. Besides that, though, maybe people have to adapt. Maybe instead of playing cost 2 aggro only, maybe they got to play 3 cost cards. Maybe this could cause some deck building insight and foresight before the game even really gets started. I love these cards. I love the cards that tell us how the game is kind of going to work and what stops Ravensburger is going to take to make sure that the game works as smoothly as they want it to work. This card does a really good job at that. Gone 2 is really cool. But yeah, that's it for the video. It is a week, or technically 6 days, till spring by the time this video goes up. So don't worry, we got something special planned. Do not worry. Do not worry. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment section, and we'll see you guys later. Bye!